Hey, what's good, y'all? I just got finished having to take this urinalysis real quick for this this new job I'm trying to get, and so something hit me, man. On my way to the truck, and I wanted to elaborate on it, right? I want y'all opinions on why you think it is that amongst black people, right? People of color, or people that are black Americans that came up in what is commonly referenced to as the hood, right? Why is it that black people be so happy when another black person say they got a job, they got a new job, right? But when a black person tell the black community that they starting their new business, crickets be chirping. You notice that? If I don't know who got a Facebook page, but just to play around, put on there that you got a new job and watch how much support and likes and hearts you get. Then put that you then maybe wait a week or so, right? And say, you got a breakthrough, you know what I'm saying? You came into some money or whatever, and instead of staying with that job, you're gonna start your new business. Say that and see the difference in the likes and the love that you get. This shit is crazy, man. I'm telling you, it's like, for one, jobs are overrated. What you mean jobs are overrated? Why you say that, Pete? Well, for one, people be so happy when they making a certain amount of money. But if you notice, how many black people do you know? How many people do you know, period? But I'm staying with black because, like I say, I'm more so around black. I got a few white friends, but I'm more so around black. So we're going to stay on black right now. How many black people do you know that's making $20 to $30 an hour that have a lot of time for themselves? Are they not at work the majority of their life? The majority does not. There are 24 hours in a day. How much of that has to go to the individual that they're working for? You see what I'm saying? When them jobs pay you all that money, they want you there all the time. Even jobs that don't pay you that much money, they want you to dedicate yourself to the fucking job, man. You know what I'm saying? That job hinders you from doing a lot of things that you need to do. You know what I'm saying? When you get off of work, what do? If you got children, you got to get your children straight. You feed them. You know what I'm saying? You clean them up, shower, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Bathe your kids up, get them ready for the next day. Help them with their homework. If you do that, then you got to get yourself together. You take your shower. You eat. You lay down, get ready for the next day. It's like midnight, man. You got to get right back up at 4 or 5 o'clock the next day. You know what I'm saying? Every day, except for if you off on weekends, and most jobs want you to work every other weekend. So you got what? How many weekends out of a year? It's 52 weeks in a year. So shit, out of that, what's that? Half of 52? Man, that shit is crazy, man. You only got that little bit of time. Like I say, every other week, most jobs that's paying you something, they're gonna want you to work every other weekend, man. That shit is wild. And people be putting on a facade. Like I be seeing people, this social media is something else, because people put on a facade, and they portray this false image, you know what I'm saying, as if they got shit all together. They always want to show you some money, always want to show you their status, they always want to show you their vehicles, right? But what they don't show you is if they married, or you know what I'm saying, maybe even engaged or whatever. They don't tell you that their job is putting a strain on their relationship. You know what I'm saying? They don't mention that. They make it seem like it's all peaches and cream. You know what I'm saying? One person, hell, shit, you might be in a relationship where it might be just one person paying all the bills. The man might be paying the majority of the bills. And in order to make everybody happy, or he feels that that's what men are supposed to do, pay all the bills. You know what I'm saying? The woman is at home, supposedly doing what she's supposed to do around the house. And if y'all got children, she handles that. If the man is going to be working and paying all the bills. And even though the man is working and paying all the bills, that woman still is going to get lonely. You see how that works? There's no time. You know what I'm saying? Where's the quality time? You need quality time in order to ensure a healthy relationship. You know what I'm saying? And depending on what the man is doing, if he's working all the time, unless he, I don't know, man, taking some type of serious vitamins or something like that, if the man got to get right back up and go to work, let's say the woman wants some, the man tired. After a while, if you got to have a real understanding woman, a real understanding significant other, man, you know what I mean? For them to keep hearing, oh man, I don't feel like it, man, I'm tired. Now you see how that shit work? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's like you get one thing, you get what you want in one aspect, but you gotta sacrifice something else. Okay, you got a significant other, a man with some money or whatever, or y'all both making money, but y'all both are going to be sacrificing time from one another. See? And it eventually puts a strain on the fucking relationship. That's what it is. It's a blackDr.Phil over here, man. What you think this is? I call myself this for a reason. I break shit down. You know what I'm saying? I try to get to the source of the issue. You know what I'm saying? And if there's a way that the issue can be resolved, you know, and just don't be fooled by that, and don't put so much emphasis on having a job. You know what I'm saying? Don't never put so much emphasis, because the main goal is to be your own boss, to have your own business. That's the main goal. You know what I mean? That's what you want to try to strive for, try to achieve. You know what I mean? And so back to what I was saying about when the black community, when you mentioned having a job versus you starting your own business. There's a serious slave mentality that I don't think will never leave the black community. See, you got black people out here that think like some white people. You know what I mean? That feel that you as a nigga, when you step up or think outside of the box and you do something opposed to what the majority of the other black people are doing, instead of you getting celebrated, you get looked down on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I guess the Phil nigga, the house nigga thing. You know what I'm saying? When the house nigga was allowed in the house or whatever because of their complexion, their lighter complexion or whatever, you know, it caused disdain, you know, amongst the slaves. You know what I mean? Who did this nigga think he is? You know what I'm saying? Or the slave master could, if they were up under, I'm sorry, if the house nigga was up under master for the majority of the time and start thinking that, oh, he halfway white. Well, I must, you know, they like me. So let me start talking down on these Phil niggas when they get out of line. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it could go both ways. You know, you could have house niggas that was trying to be nice to the Phil niggas, and the Phil niggas was so jealous that they wouldn't accept nothing from the house nigga. Why don't you go back in there with your massa? You know what I'm saying? But see, they don't tell it to you like that. It always got to be the light-skinned person, right? That's hating on the dark-skinned person. See, why couldn't it be that scenario? Why couldn't it be a scenario where you had the house nigga who was lighter complected say, man, this is wrong, man. You know, I'm every time I get some scraps, you know, I'm gonna eat some scraps, and then the next day I get some scraps, I'm gonna sneak them out to the field niggas. Then the house nigga go try to do that, they knock the shit out his hand. Don't want nothing to do with him. You ain't one of us. Go in there with your massa. You ain't one of us. See, y'all don't like that scenario though. How do you know it wasn't scenarios like that? See, that's too much like right, ain't it? To think that way, huh? It's funny though, but they feel like you getting above yourself. Black people, We'll look at another black person. Who the fuck he think he is? This nigga. This nigga. You think you is? You think you better than us? Oh, you think you better? See, that's why when you say you got a business, they don't support you. Because a lot of black people, they don't even have enough courage, you know what I'm saying, to even attempt to start a business. They feel like they are, you know what I'm saying, they already think it's going to be a disaster before it happens, you know what I mean? In their mind, they're comfortable with being workers. They're comfortable with working under someone. Ain't that something? What makes black people comfortable with working for somebody else for life? What is it in black people that would make you comfortable with working for someone? Slave mentality. What? Slave mentality. Can you come up with another reference or term? What would you call it? Just think of the sense that makes. You got all these other races of people thinking boss. Black people thinking work. Job. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? And we sit up here and wonder why they don't respect us. Look at our mentalities. What have we given them to respect at the end of the day? Black Dr. Phil, I'm out, man.